Bye, Art. Thanks for the first. See you again tomorrow. Yeah, I saw your messages. I forgot to respond. I don't know. It's weird that they're saying that they can't show you specifically the specs from the Facebook post, right? Like, I, I think it's obviously like we obviously know what the specs are considering the the details on the Facebook Marketplace post. I don't know why they're being silly about it, but whatever. I still think it's good. Like, here's the thing. The background picture shows off a VR headset. This seems like a tech-savvy person. Well, hold on. Mom told you to buy new? I don't know, man. You're not gonna get anything that good in that price range for, new. But I don't know these people or whether or not they're trustworthy, so I guess it's up to you, man. I'm not sure if you know this person. I'm gonna send you their name on Discord because I found their name. So, I don't know. See if, like, I don't know if that person's reputable around town or not. I have no fucking clue who these people are, man. I don't talk to anyone. Good luck with that. Sorry that I'm a little low energy right now. I spent the last, I don't know, 4-ish hours sorting through a bunch of cords and old sorry, what are they called? Like cable boxes and shit. We were moving some stuff around because we need to make some space so we can get someone moved into the property next door because we were using it for storage. Anyway, they just wanted. We were just figuring out what we needed to toss or what we didn't need anymore, and I ended up finding some old camcorders. So I spent, like, after I was done figuring out what to do with the boxes and all the old tech and stuff, I started fucking around with the camcorders because obviously, like, there's a bunch of old family memories on there. And long story short, I am now looking at having to spend around $200 to $300 to digitize all of that so it doesn't rot on some old VHS tapes and stuff, or mini DV cassettes. So I don't know. I'm honestly, I'm gonna be real. I don't want to do shit this stream. I don't even really want to watch videos. I'm not sure why I'm live, outside of the fact that I told Cow yesterday that I would be live, even if I didn't want to be live, just to spite him. And now that I'm live, he can't say, oh, he didn't stream. So this might be like a 30-minute hour stream. I don't know. I got like nothing going on. I have no I have no fucking energy at the moment. Also doesn't help that once again my stomach tried to kill me today. I think I figured it out. My stomach does not like it when I eat noodles, right? Instant noodles fuck me up. So I will not be eating instant noodles. I think it's instant noodles. I don't know, but I had instant noodles last night and I woke up today and I felt like shit. So and I've been eating them somewhat consistently recently, so it couldn't hurt to cut it out for a bit, you know? If my shit gets better, then I think it's pretty safe to say the instant noodles were the problem. God damn it, now I'm curious. I'm gonna open up like Facebook Marketplace in like Ontario or something and see if there's good deals on shit there. Like see what. Oh no. Ah, fuck it. I'm just gonna go look at pre-builts on Amazon. Love to bring it started in the way. The young Jones walk away, bottom into the hay. Nuts. Excalibur, if you're still here, I'm looking at some pre-built PCs that you can like buy on Amazon, and like, I really fucking. It's so hard trying to explain to non-PC builders what is a good PC deal, right? Like, I fucking hate this seller so much. But, like, this one has similar specs to the one you're looking at. It's, I think, like $200 more expensive, but you also have to pay tax on it, right? Yeah, it's $200 more expensive. The thing only has, and, like, these brands are cheap as fuck, so I wouldn't say buy that immediately, but, like, I'm trying to show you, like, this is the ballpark of the money you would spend on a computer of similar specs to the one you're looking at locally, right? So this is how much you would normally spend for something new. News in quotations here, by the way. Like, no shot that they're selling this with, like, not shitty, cheaper parts. STG Auburn is like a really dog shit. You know, hold on. Let me just go to YouTube scene. Buzzly, like common pies. What kind of pies? Apple pies? What kind of pies we talking about? You better not fucking ruin apple pies. Anyway, so Excalibur. Like, this brand here, STG Auburn, is pretty dog shit. They're known for having bad customer support. They're shit failing. I wouldn't recommend buying this in all honesty. Like, I don't know, pre-built. I just do desktop. Ugh. How you doing, Articuno? Ignore my card on the side. I share this with my family. You know it's bad when the pre-built is the cheaper option. I'm chillin'. Honestly, it's not even the cheaper option. Excalibur here's wondering if he should buy this local PC for $1,200, right? Because there's a guy locally selling it because he's going to college, and it's got a 5600, a 3060, and 1 terabyte of storage and 32 gigabytes of RAM, right? If he's selling it and he's going to college, I think this is a perfectly good thing to buy. Like, I've checked out the dude's name. He's a local. I have mutuals with him on Facebook. I think Excalibur, I genuinely think this is a good option to go for. I know your mom told you to buy new, but I think this system is perfectly fine. And odds are this is also just someone's, this guy bought a pre-built as well, but at least you know it works because he's selling it. Or, well, he used it. Selling it doesn't exactly mean it. But you can get something like this for 1200 CAD, no taxes involved, right? And you can get it early. You can get it without having to wait for it to ship. I genuinely do think this is a good deal. The only thing is you'd have to buy like a keyboard and a mouse outside of like the pre-builts, which tend to come with those, but let's be real, who cares? A keyboard and mouse combo, like, just off of Amazon, like, you can get them for 20 bucks. For a better one, you can get them for like 40. So I really do think the local guy that's selling his used PC, it's good. Right? I doubt this guy's scamming. What is that? What, the gaming PC? 3060 for 1200 CAD? Yeah, dog, the market's fucked. Like, look at the price of a pre-built with these specs. 1400 for a 5700X and a 3060 12 gig. 3060 5600 is dog ass for that price. I know it's bad, but there's nothing better. Like, the Canadian market is fucking awful right now. And Excalibur's looking into getting a gaming PC, and this guy's selling it locally. $1,200 is actually a good deal, all things considered. Like, I know it's sad to say, but it's genuinely, like, I would do this. This guy's custom-built gaming PC, right? And hell, it's not even a pre-built, actually. He custom-built it, apparently. I think this is a good deal for you, Excalibur, right? You're not going to find anything with specs like these for cheaper, sadly. If you're still worried about it being, like, local or something or getting scammed, then you can feel free to spend the extra, like, $300, $400 you'd have to do because of taxes and stuff off of Amazon, but you could go for the other one I linked you. RAM's fucked here, but I can get like a $1,500 USD. You could get a 5060 and a 7800X 3D full built 5060 Ti. If you want AM4 and got DDR4, you could go way cheaper. There might be cheaper ones. It might just be the 3060 ones that are kind of fucked. So let me just look on the broader scale. Right? Like, this is a $1,700 computer, and it has a i7-14700F. Great CPU. You know, it might be Intel, but I'm gonna be real. I fucking like Intel at the moment. Mainly because, look at this, watch this. Intel, they're just trying to move inventory so bad with Intel that if you go to the combo deals, right? Don't fucking make fun of... Oh, god damn it, don't do this to me now. I was checking this out before, but I might be getting fucked. I think the deals are gone. I was checking out the combo deals, and they were just giving away Intel motherboards, like high-end Intel motherboards, and with RAM. And you would just get it for, like, super, like even cheaper than what it normally would. Oh, yeah, right here. Look at this. You get a Z790 motherboard, right? Wi-Fi plus whatever. It's a motherboard. It's a higher end motherboard, not the highest board, but it's a good motherboard, right? And you get 32 gigabytes of fucking DDR5 RAM, dual stick, right? It's $580 Canadian. You save $375. The motherboard is $295. They literally just give you the motherboard if you buy the RAM. Like, I'm not saying it's a good deal, but right now, if you are trying to build a PC from scratch and you wanted to do it cheap and you wanted to be on DDR5, go Intel. They're just pretty much giving the motherboard away for no fucking reason. They're giving you a motherboard and a discount on the RAM. None is wiper fluid. That might make it cleaner, in all honesty. If only my mom watches your streams. Okay, I need to ask Excalibur, does your mom think that everyone on Facebook Marketplace is out to kill you or something? Like, it's some young guy that's off to college. I'm pretty sure that's a decent person to buy off of. I don't think college people tend to be hardened, scamming criminals. And he's mutuals with people that I know, and they are good people. Like, one of them's like a fucking... what is someone that's like your grandmother's sister, right? She's my grandmother's sister, So is she like a grand aunt? I don't know how that works. I'm gonna call her grand aunt for now. But like he's mutuals with her, one of my cousins. Like I'm pretty sure you're safe to just buy it off this guy. I don't see an issue with it. Also, Excalibur, I'm gonna say some real shit right now. You are an adult with a job. Your mom can respectfully suck eggs. It's your money and your decision if you want to spend it on that computer. So she can respectfully let you decide what you want to do with your money. But yeah, no, deals like this are kind of wild right now in Rampocalypse, where if you were to build a computer from scratch and you wanted it to be on modern hardware, DDR5 RAM, right? If you built Intel, you pretty much just get the motherboard for free. And I think that's an amazing, like, in today's era, in the RAM shortage, and if you want to save every cent you can, deals like this are a lifesaver. We also only have one Ethernet port. Wait, what? What does Ethernet have to do with any of this? If you only have one Ethernet port, by the way, get one of these. I'm forgetting what they're called. Network switch. Yeah, pick up one of like these relatively cheap network switches, like $32 here, right? You get 8-port gigabit Ethernet, right? So you just plug it in, put the make sure it's powered, plug in the main Ethernet into this thing, and then you can split Ethernet to 8 different areas. So like just fucking send link, yeah, sure. These things are pretty nice, and you could probably go for cheaper. I doubt you need an 8-port, so hold on. Let me look real quick. Might be able to find you a cheaper one. Yeah, let me get you this one. This one's better for your needs. You can save a little bit of cash. Yeah, no, network switches are nice because everyone runs into the issue of like, oh, I don't have enough Ethernet cords or whatever. My Xbox is using my Ethernet. I can't plug in my PC. You just get one of these, and then you can plug in multiple Ethernets at the same time. It's pretty nice. Chaka, ooga, 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 chaka. But yeah, anyway, $1,200 for the 3060 and the 5600 locally is pretty nice. Like, that's $1,200. You don't have to worry about shipping. You don't have to worry about taxes, and you can get it immediately. You could go to this guy's house tomorrow and pick it up. So for a 3060 and a 5600, it's not top of the line. It is 2 gens old, but for the money you spend, it's pretty decent value. And I'm gonna be honest, you don't seem to play anything like extremely intensive video game wise, and you're not like content creating, you're not like streaming. A 5600 and a 3060 is perfectly fine in today's like gaming sphere. You can get away with that easily if you're like playing on 1080p. 3060, 5600, 1080p gaming is still perfectly viable. And like by perfectly viable, I mean like 120 FPS perfectly viable 1080p. Like hell, I'm on a 5600 CPU right now. I'm upgrading, but like it still works perfectly fine. The only reason I'm going off of it is because I need more cores because I stream. What games would it not be able to run? Like some of the stupid modern games, like super modern games that are just, mind my French, retarded to run, right? So like the new Indiana Jones game, you probably wouldn't be able to play with like ray tracing max settings, but you'd still be able to play at like 60 FPS, like medium low settings, ray tracing off. Like I say this, I genuinely don't think there's a game that a 3060 can't run if you just turn the settings down. Like, it's a pretty viable card. Just don't expect it to play at the top of the line graphics. But if you've been playing on a console, you haven't been playing on the top of the line graphics anyway, so, you know, don't really matter, do it. With me. Now, if you do want to go new, this is pretty much the same price as the one that I sent you, but it's actually better. It's got an Intel i5 14400F. That's a good budget CPU. Gives you a 5068 gigabyte. So honestly, if your mother 100% is going to put her foot down and says, no, buy something new, this is a good deal. This, or maybe not a good deal, but it's a good computer. If I had to recommend you buying any gaming PC for whatever price range, that one is probably the one I'd go for. Also, it matters what brand you buy it off of, to be fair. I think ABS Cyclones aren't horrible. I haven't heard anything awful about these pre-builders. I would not buy STG Auburns. Anything from Sky Gaming or STG Auburn are like destined to explode. Card also can't spend over $1,000 a day. It can. You can call your bank and tell them that day you want to increase your spending limits because you're going to make one big purchase. So, you can always do that if you wanted to. She said fiber op is in the living room. All right. Like, how close are you to the living room? Because if you get the Switch, you plug that into the living room, right? Then you just have to run a cord from the Switch to your room. God. I love fucking around with tech shit, but it's so difficult trying to give people advice when I have to try and explain, like, network switches and stuff without knowing the layout of their house, how things are working, what, like, access they have to, right? That's where I can only hook up. Well, I don't know. I'm not sure if this guy's custom gaming PC has a Wi-Fi card. It might be on the motherboard. If it doesn't have built-in Wi-Fi, you can order a Wi-Fi card off of the internet or just a Wi-Fi dongle and just use that instead if you're okay with Wi-Fi. You can add Wi-Fi to desktops. You don't need to have it like built in. Let me check the Amazon gaming PCs. Maybe there's a decent deal there. You know what? The better question is, Excalibur, how much money do you want to spend on a computer? That's the first question that I should have asked, but I'm a little loopy right now. I'm out of my headspace. I'm a bit tired. How much money are you willing to spend on a computer? And let's just say willing to spend taxes, shipping included. Now that I think about it, maybe I shouldn't because I don't see any PC games I need since they're on my console and I don't have the space at home. If that's the case, then yeah. I only recommend people buy a PC if they actually want to play PC games, right? If you already have an extensive library on console and you don't see yourself wanting to really get into PC gaming, it's not really necessary. As much as I love PC gaming, it's still way better because of modding and all that, but if you're having fun on your console games, just play your console games. Don't need to go too nuts. Only want to buy it because friends are on PC? I get you. Look at this wonderful deal. An i7 8th gen CPU, so that could be an 8700 and 8600, who knows. And then a RX 5800G, my favorite budget GPU that barely runs CS2. Yeah, it's not looking like there's many good gaming PCs on Amazon. At least Canadian Amazon. Fucking STG Auburn. 1 to 2K? Okay. So if we hold on, let me pull up a calc, short for calculator. So we have a 15% tax rate, and let's assume free shipping. So 2,000 divided by, what the fuck did I mean to do that? Divided by 100 times 15, 300. So I did that. That made no sense. I don't know what the fuck I did there. Again, I'm out of it. All right, so if we assume free shipping and we go to your max spending budget, right, 2K exactly, you'd be able to get like a $1,700 computer before taxes. I could just pay you to build when I can wait. Yeah. I like the idea of building people computers, but there is that little bit of I worry that the first time I build someone else a computer, I'll fuck it up. But yeah, no, that is an option. I will say, I don't know if in this market right now, with RAM being such a high priced commodity, if I could realistically build a computer for cheaper than what pre-builds might be at the moment. But this is a good cyber power PC. Come on. I know I'm overflowing you with a bunch of decisions, and I know you're not exactly looking to buy anything yet, but the one I just sent you there, that fits in your budget, right? Of like 2,000-ish dollars, right? Because taxes included afterwards. 1640 divided by 100 times 15 plus 1640. That's $1,886, right? And it gets you a Ryzen 7 8700F. That's a great CPU, right? It's one of those weird CPUs where it's an in-between of the 7000 series and the 9000 series, but it does perfectly fine. You're on Facebook, right? My mom's on it too. I'm not... No. If you're asking if I want to message your mom, no. I'm not dealing with her. I'm not gonna go there, man. You gotta fight that battle yourself. Also, I refuse to use Facebook. I only ever use it for birthday wishes and checking Marketplace. So better to wait for AI bubble to burst? I would say, yeah. The only downside about this build is it's only 16 gigabytes of DDR5, which is kind of bunghole. Like, you can get away with 16 gigabytes of DDR5. I'm gonna be real. Like, it's not the worst thing, only having 16 gigabytes. But a comfortable amount of RAM nowadays, especially with developers, is 32. Hold on, I'm thirsty. Ugh. But yeah, I don't know. Building a PC, choose your options, right? It's not black and white with PCs and what you want to do. It depends. It depends on circumstance, depends on prices, it depends on if you want to build or if you want to pre-built, it depends on if you're okay with used parts, depends on your budget. This is one of those things, it's like going to a fucking dealership and the dealer has to run you through every car out there because you want to find the exact perfect one for yourself or some shit. If you're not looking to buy a PC anytime soon, right? Like if you don't see a reason to get it anytime soon, I would recommend waiting like maybe a year. Because I think in a year the market might correct itself a little bit. Only PC game that intrigued me is TF2 and a few indies. Oh god, not Team Fortress 2. There's a couple of good Steam exclusives, right? Like I don't know. Binding of Isaac is a nice one. Counter Strike, but I doubt you're a Counter Strike kind of guy. Counter Strike doesn't seem like your cup of tea. Indie games are like the biggest thing for people when they're looking for PCs, right? They want access to the friend slop. I want to go to sleep so bad. We're getting like a torrential rainfall tonight. It's gonna be a downpour. I'd be willing to try CS. I don't like roguelikes. I view them as lazy. Roguelikes? Well, I mean, no, you're not wrong. Some roguelikes are definitely lazy. Binding of Isaac is like one of the non-lazy ones, but no, there's a lot of dog shit roguelikes. They're definitely not your go-to, you know. Boom, 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 boom. Good Christ almighty. Hold on, let me go grab something real quick. I want to at least show this off because this is the reason I'm so tired. This is the shit I was fiddling with before stream. Also, you aim better on PC than on controller. Yep. Aiming is a lot easier on PC, but at the same time, I prefer controller for, like, driving games, you know? There's upsides and downsides. The upside, though, with PC is that you're much more likely to be able to use controller on PC than you are to use controller on, or keyboard on a console. Anyway, yeah, this is what took all my time. I spent like an hour fucking with this thing because I could not for the life of me figure out how to get this VH or the mini DV tape out of it, right? I had it powered on. It would not pop open. For some reason, the battery that was in the back of this thing was pissing it off, so I had to take the battery out, and then it started working. I just had to keep it plugged in. But, yeah. I got a bunch of tapes. There's a few, like, hold on, let me read off a few of them. Right, like... We got, like, first Christmas concert, 6th birthday party, Christmas 2008, indoor soccer, stuff like that on these tapes, right? And the tape on this thing, sadly, I'm gonna have to spend like $200 to digitize it, right? Because sadly, the screen, this is one of those camcorders where it's got a touch screen, but the touch controls on the screen are fucked, and I can't play back video without the touch screen. So I'm gonna have to get a new camcorder that works, that lets me control and watch the videos, so then I can output it to a capture card to my computer and then record it manually on like OBS or something. So I'll have to spend a pretty penny, get some used camcorder and all that, get a capture card that works for it, and do all that shit. But once that's done, you know, it's a price to pay, but it's a price to maintain and keep cherished family memories, right? So I think it's worth it. I mean, depends on what you want to do. You can ghost him or not. He might not like being ghosted, but at the same time, you don't owe him shit, so... just... I don't know, up to you. He might also not like being told, that you're not, like, fucking looking to buy it immediately, like, you might be holding out on it, so... I'd say just ghost him. I don't know. I'm not good with interactions like that. I think about that all the time, how to respond to people properly. I'm not sure I'd be more pissed off personally if I was trying to sell something and the person that I was talking to was like, hold on, I'm not sure if I can buy this, or if they just went radio silent. If I were in that situation, I kind of would prefer if instead of them just like, maybe I'll buy it and stringing me along, I kind of just prefer if they disappeared and just didn't say anything, like, okay, well, they're gone, whatever. But yeah, there's this camcorder, right? Luckily, there's a second camcorder, but it uses a different type of tape, so I can't use it for what I want to do. But we also got this big fucker. Hold on, let me unplug the cord. I was making sure it fit earlier. But yeah, look at this thing. I know this is my zoomer kicking in and saying shit like this. I know it's cringe to the older people here, but this shit is so retro and cool, and I love looking at it. Like, this screams made in the 90s. And I don't know. Since I like computers and stuff, I like old technology as well, and seeing stuff like this in good condition is just really cool. Like, I want to maintain this. I want to make sure this thing is working in the next 20 years, and I want to put this up on a shelf or something, fully functional for recording, for like a cool project. Oh no, dog, trust me, I like the old Transformer things. When I was like 10, I was looking at eBay listings of the old, like the original Transformers from Japan in those cool boxes, like Sideswipe and OG Optimus Prime and stuff, and they were like $300 off of eBay. Trust me, it's not I would love, I do love. I just also don't like spending money, like that much money on some piece of plastic. Like, I would probably, at least with the money I have now, never in my life buy one of these just to buy it. If I had money, I would, but I'm broke. But I still love it. But same thing goes for like Transformers and stuff, right? Like, I'm just not flush with cash. I'll enjoy it from a distance. I like being not stupid with my money. Use it for more practical things. I should check. Does this... I was trying to charge this thing, but I don't think this thing's battery works either. Yeah, I had this thing plugged in for a while, but it looks like the battery on this one's dead as well. Unless... maybe the power switch isn't on. I'm sorry that the stream is so boring. I mean, again, I'm only streaming tonight out of spite because yesterday Cow was said I wouldn't stream today and made fun of me, and I just wanted to say fuck you to Cow. This is a spite stream. I'm really not here for much else. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this battery's bunged as well. Bet you won't stream tomorrow. See, here's the problem. You're not an asshole like Cow, so your goading won't work on me. Although, tomorrow I have no reason not to stream. Like, I'll probably stream tomorrow anyway. I was just tired today. I felt like falling asleep earlier. You were cringing Joseph's chat? Let's be fair. When are you not cringing Joseph's chat? I'm lurking on Joseph's stream right now. What did you do? Ah, there it is. This is around the time Mason streams. You're goddamn right it is. But yeah, I'm gonna try and take good care of these. I want them to, like, well, I can't take good care of this one. This one doesn't work properly. I can record with it, but there's no playback. And if there's no playback, it's not great, but I'm still going to make sure it looks good. Might try and display these on my shelf. I need to get more shelves. I don't know where to put them, though. That's the biggest problem. It's like, I have shelves. I don't have shelf space. Yeah, no, I don't have much for shelf space because I got some other stuff. I asked who was top slash bottom, Joseph or his boyfriend, Joseph's. I don't think I need to know how Joseph works in the bedroom in my stream without him here. Jesus Christ. Oh, hey, Jared. Yo, Jared, do you like my camcorder? Do I look like a... Hold on, let me just... look at this. Outlast? Yeah, Outlast. Fuck, I didn't even think about that. I got 2 of them. This is why, first of all, my stream was late, and why this stream sucks is because I was fucking around with these. I got busy, there's a box behind me of a bunch of old cords and stuff. You can see it over my, shoulder here. And all of that's going to an e-waste dump because it's all like old receivers and fucking coaxial cables and shit. Just outdated junk that has no purpose. But in that box of junk, I did find some camcorders with a bunch of family memories on them, right? Like a... Mason, December 8th to March 9th, whatever the fuck that means. But yeah, so I'm looking forward to, I gotta get a new camcorder that can actually play these, because the one that uses these tapes, I can't get it to play them. So I'm gonna spend like $200 to digitize them. How far into Silent Hill did you get last night? I made it only to the apartments. I just got to the apartments. Yeah, it was a bit rough. I'm gonna be honest. I spent like half an hour trying to figure out how to get into the grocery store because I genuinely was under the impression that's where I got the money from to do whatever the fuck I needed to get the coin for the jukebox, right? Because I needed the coin for the jukebox and I had no clue where it was, so I spent like half an hour trying to get into the grocery store just to find out that it's not in the grocery store. And then I wandered around for another hour just to find out that it was in the Texan Cafe, which I thought the Texan Cafe was after the jukebox. That's why I wasn't going down there, because I thought I had to use the jukebox and get the key to get to the Texan Cafe, because the Texan Cafe was right next to a red squiggly line that tells you the street's blocked off, so I assumed the Texan Cafe was blocked off because I thought it was behind the red squiggly line, so I made a fuck up. So that was fun. I spent 3 hours just to get to the apartment building. It should have been only 2 hours, but I made a boo-boo. I fucked up. In my defense, that half hour trying to find my way into the grocery store was fucked up because the way that puzzle works is absolutely stupid. I spent a half hour because I got the things, right? The papers where he said, like, I've tried these combinations to these combinations, and then I tried this combination. I feel like I'm so close. And I even said, like, there's no way I have to brute force this, right? So I spent like half an hour looking around, looking at my mementos, looking at all the papers I picked up, trying to find out what the last digits would have been. I found a picture that had the letter or number 6 on it, so I was like, oh, one of the digits has to be 6. No, it just wants me to go from 4,440 to 4,444. Like, yeah, just brute force it. Like, fuck off. Resident Evil puzzles are so much better. You haven't even scratched the surface of the game, by the way. It was like 5% of the game. Yeah, I figured. Joseph was saying something about how the game is like needlessly long compared to the original. Like the original one was like, and I played the original. It was like short and easy. or not easy, but it was like short and it was a nice experience. This one seems kind of bloated, but I only just started. I'm not gonna get too upset because of my own skill issue. I'll try and give it a fair chance. Dracula, how's Joseph's stream going? How is he having fun with Resident Evil 1? Remember the dog ending? I didn't get the dog ending. I did my playthrough and I got the good ending. I left Silent Hill with that girl and I was good. I never actually went to get the dog ending. Whatever the fuck the dog ending is. I'm assuming the dog ending is just me being eaten by dogs. He's about to beat his Chris run. Oh, I see. So his stream or his section's almost over, so you jump ship over here. Hello, I think your name is Zol on YouTube. How you doing? Give me a second. I'm putting away my cassettes that or my VHSs that I was showing off that I found out today. The ending's not what I think it is, so should I don't think I can get the dog ending in Silent Hill unless I beat the game already, right? So there's no real reason to try and go for dog ending anytime soon. I have to at least beat it once. Yeah, it's a new game plus ending only. Okay. I still don't know what it is. It's revealed the dog controls everything. I now know what it is. Whatever. I should know the ending by now, so I'm not gonna say, like, how dare you spoil it. Like, no, the game's been out for fucking 2 years, and the original game's been out since, like, 2001. If I don't know the ending by now, it's my fault. I really do hate people like that. They're like, dog, don't spoil it, and they're talking about, like, a show from 2007. Like, Jesus Christ, man. You've had so much time to go get into this and experience it. If you don't know the ending by now, you might not like that you got spoiled, but there's no reason to get fucking angry about it. Blame other people for spoiling you, like... That would be like if I got upset because someone spoiled the ending of Dragon Ball to me. Like, no shit. It's gonna get spoiled to me. The show's been out since the 90s. It's my fucking bad for not watching it earlier. I gotta put this stuff away. You know, if I put it away, I mean... get the cords, at least. Sorry, I'm having... I won't be live for too long tonight, by the way. Again, I only did stream tonight because Cow made fun of me yesterday, saying I wouldn't stream today. And I wanted to... I wanted to rub it in his face that I streamed. So, if it weren't for that, I wouldn't be here right now, showing off my camcorder collection. Where the fuck am I gonna put this down to? Good enough. I'm warm, Jesus Christ. I will hold the PC building against me. I can just say no, you know that, right? I have free will, buddy. Hold on, I'm gonna turn my heat down. I'm actually burning right now. I'd crack a window if it wasn't windy and raining right now. I don't need to fucking pull a stupid stunt like that. Oh. Yeah, I don't know. I'm tired. I don't want to be here. I think I'll stream some more Silent Hill tomorrow. I was kind of hoping I don't know. My plans today, if I wasn't feeling the way I was feeling today, was probably to just do like a stream of watching stuff. Like I genuinely just don't have the energy to even like react or watch things with a good attitude. Oh my god, my neck. Also, it's a Monday and it seems everyone's kind of like not here or busy, so it's a good day to not have a good stream. Only you and the secretary? Damn. I'm sorry for that, for you having to experience that. We all know secretaries are evil. I hope she didn't talk to you. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. I'm tired. I think I'm just gonna go to bed. It hasn't even been an hour, but like this was one of those stupid complimentary streams, like, or not complimentary. What's the word? Obligatory. I don't care. I'm too tired to find the word. The stream like wasn't a stream. This was a statement. Fuck you, cow. You know, out of context, it sounds really bad. That just sounds like I'm making fun of a fat person. I was told I could have left and not do work, but I said I will because I was there already. Oh, you got good work ethic, so good for you. I'm gonna do something here. I'm sending my one viewer to Joseph. Fuck. Where's the option to raid? Am I stupid? Where do I do it to? There it is. Sorry. Apparently I can't read. Why is Joseph not showing up on my follow? Oh, there he is. Yeah. Just lining it up. I don't know, man. I'm so fucking tired right now. I just want to go to sleep. So, I'm just gonna line this raid up and send you guys to hell. And I'm gonna go to bed. I just don't have the energy for this. So you guys go have fun with Joseph. I'll try and see you guys tomorrow for some more Silent Hill. You guys, as in literally just you, Excalibur. Maybe someone else, I'm not sure. Anyway, you guys have a good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite. If anyone's watching on YouTube or Kick, sorry for the short dog shit stream. This was to send a message to someone who was being mean to me yesterday. Cow, if you're watching this, I hate you. Alright, bye-bye, guys. Go be nice to Joseph. Later.